Good evening, visitors. Welcome to the Australian War Memorial's Last Post ceremony. My name is Nathan Rogers, and joining us today from the Royal Australian Navy is Chief Petty Officer Sean Hill. This evening, we warmly welcome the President of the ACT Division of the Air Force Association, Group Captain Ernie Walsh, retired. We welcome the veterans who have served, those that are still serving, and the families that love and support them. The live stream of this ceremony is made possible by the Returned and Services League of Australia and the RSL and Services Clubs Association. We welcome members who are watching the broadcast of this ceremony across Australia. During this evening's ceremony, wreaths will be laid at the base of the Pool of Reflection by visitors to the memorial. If you are able, please stand and join in singing the National Anthem. Visitors who are able to do so, please be seated. The Australian War Memorial was the vision of Charles Bean, Australia's First World War official historian. Bean landed with the Australian troops on Gallipoli and stayed with them at the front through to the end of the war. The idea of this national memorial and museum came to here at Pozières, France, in the depths of the bloody fighting of 1916. Bean's idea was that this would be a place where families and friends could mourn loved ones buried away in faraway places. It would also be a place that could help all Australians understand what these men and women had endured and what they had done for us. Bean's vision, to which we remain true, is best expressed as inscribed in the entrance to the memorial's galleries. Here is their spirit, in the heart of the land they loved, and here we guard the record which they themselves made. Tonight, we will read the story behind just one of those on the Roll of Honour, which lists the names of more than 103,000 men and women who have given their lives for us in war and on operations for more than a century. But first, we present a lament, Flowers of the Forest. Wreaths or floral tributes will now be laid at the base of the Pool of Reflection.
Today we remember and pay tribute to Aircraftman Class 1 Claude Vivian Thomson. Claude Thomson was born on the 24th of December 1915 in Canberra, Queensland. The son of British-born Joseph Thomson and his wife Alice. Young Claude grew up in Brisbane alongside a large family and went on to attend Queensland College of Science. The advent of the Second World War saw Thomson keen to enlist in the Royal Australian Air Force, doing so in November 1939, a few months after the announcement of hostilities. Thomson had previous experience as a radio mechanic, having taken a 6-month course on radio construction and service, and spent a year learning radio calculations and the manufacture of parts. This valuable expertise ensured that he be mustered as a wireless transmission operator. After initial training at Point Cook in Victoria, he attended a drill course and wireless transmission course. On the 10th of June 1940, he was posted to number 23 Squadron, RAAF. Based at RAAF Station Archerfield in Brisbane, number 23 Squadron was operating Avro Ansons and de Havilland Tiger Moths on maritime reconnaissance and anti-submarine patrols off the east coast of Queensland. As Japan had not yet entered the war, the squadron was primarily concerned with the threat posed by Germany. On the 26th of August, Thomson was hit by a truck while riding a motorbike, suffering serious injuries, including a fractured right knee. Taken to hospital, he was treated, but his wounds became infected and his condition worsened. He died as a result of his injuries at Rosemont Hospital in Brisbane on the 25th of September 1940. Claude Thomson was buried at Brisbane General Cemetery in Toowong, where his remains lie today. He was 24 years old. His name is listed on the Roll of Honour to my left amongst 40,000 Australians who died while serving in the Second World War. A photograph of his headstone is displayed today beside the pool of reflection. This is one of many stories of service and sacrifice told here at the Australian War Memorial. We now remember Aircraftman Class 1 Claude Vivian Thomson, who gave his life for us, for our freedoms, in the hope of a better world.
Please stand for the reading of the Ode and the sounding of the last post.
They shall grow not old as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun and in the morning, we will remember them.
We will remember them.
Lest we forget.
Lest we forget. We leave you this evening with the words of the memorial's founder, Charles Bean. Many a man lying out there at Pozières or in the low scrub at Gallipoli with the poor, tired senses barely working through the fever of his brain has thought in his final moments, well, it's over. But in Australia, they'll be proud of this. Ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys, that concludes the last post ceremony. On behalf of the director, staff and volunteers, thank you for visiting the Australian War Memorial today. We wish you all a very pleasant evening.